Okay. Right. I think we're live, he says. What was I going to go and do? We were going to do this, I think. No. Game mechanics. Okay. I'm glad that's the local host one. That would be quite bad. Okay, so I need to open up WAMP. Yes. What else do I need to open? What else do I need to open? There's something else, but I've forgotten. Okay. Right, this is it. So, when we are loading hands, this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be really, really fun, apparently. What are we gonna do here? We need to change a lot of stuff. It's only just dawning how much it is exactly that we're going to be doing here. So there is another file that I need to get on. One of these two, I believe it might be this one. Here we go. Load hands. We're starting from the very, very basics here. Okay, so I guess what we're going to do then here, so we're going to pass through shuffle deck game.user1. Yeah, that's fine. Now when we say draw card, what we're going to do is we're not going to pass this through anymore, or this through, and we're going to actually draw them 4 at the start. So now we need to find draw card. Here we go. Doesn't matter which deck it is anymore. Right. So this here should just really be saying if user.hand.length is bigger than or equal to 12, I believe it was. In fact, we don't need this if here. Yeah, we don't need any of this. We just need to do this. Okay. Oh, you kidding me? All right. Okay, here. We don't need to check again for the length here, so we can just do this. I'm fairly sure we can just get rid of all this stuff as well. There's a math.random in the util deck. No, we're just going to say deck now. Okay. We're going to do hands.push, and we're going to do deck.splice, and we're going to do deck position. Okay. Hey, yup. How's it going? We are back indeed. We are back indeed. Back in business. So we've done that, we've done those. Okay. Handle minion board entry. This should be fine. What have I been up to? There we go. So shuffled deck now is just going to take in user.deck. Check playable only needs to return this. Well, in fact, it doesn't need to do any of this stuff. Now it does get a bit more complicated. So if user.deck in the position I.type equals minion, and the cost of it, boop, boop, delete that. There we go. Then we do playable.push I, and now we're going to do else if user.deck.type equals utility. Ooh, what is it? A type of utility. Open. Cards. Is weapon or spell. Is equal to weapon, or user.deck.type I.type is equal to spell. So we should probably put this in its own set of brackets here, and the user.deck.type user.deck I cost is less than the user sorcerer souls. Really, we should have just done this bit here, shouldn't we? Yeah. Else if paste.type allow spells, and it is a spell. If this dot effect type and its effect type is reactive, then allow it. If it's effect type and self plant. Okay. Got it. Done, I think. We're going to have 1,000,001 errors, and that is rounding down. But hey, this should be fine. So in the user.hand, we need to do here user.hand.effect type. Now, do utilities have an effect type? No. So if it is a user.hand.type of minion and it's got a spectral. Okay. So basically, for those of you just coming in, we're making the game go from having 2 hands, one full of spells and stuff, one full of minions, to just 1, as you get in most traditional games. That's why we're doing this. So draw card we've already slipped and slopped through. Shuffle shouldn't matter, I hope, he says. Yeah, that's fine. Yep, we shouldn't need to do anything there. Shouldn't here either. This seems to be good as well. We don't need to have anything there. There's so much referring to their deck and their hand. Okay, check user actions. Right. So we're just really looking for the keywords hand and deck. User.sorcerer.utilhand. This shouldn't say sorcerer, should it? This should be user.hand.length. This is something that I've very recently put in. There we go. Okay, and this should actually say less than 12. So, and we probably need to change it down here as well. Maybe. Nope. Apparently not. Yeah, we should be doing this down there as well. I have just noticed. Now this lines up with where? The if up here. So the plant bit. Here. This should go here. And all of these parts where it says user, we are now going to put op. So I'm going to swap op and user here. And op and user here. We should be good then. It would be nice if we finished off with a semicolon. Okay. Now we need to keep going, I guess. Handle game end. Cluster effects, it should be fine. Here. Check turn start effects right here. So minion hand. So this should just be hands. So then we also need to do user.hands.type equals minion. And user is that, and minion hand here. Right, I need to get rid of that because that's going to annoy me otherwise. Hand. So then what we need to do is say if user.hand.type .hand in the position I .type is equal to minion and this, And then here this should just say deck. And again we need to check that we are looking at a minion. Oops. Alright, and board is fine. This minion hand is not, so we just need to say hand, which means we also need to do this. Op.hand.type. Did I take out the I there? Wait, what? Okay, I noticed an error here. So we're going through the board, so why are we checking here the hand? Yeah, this should say board, so we don't need this bit. I don't know why that was ever a thing. Shouldn't have been. So this therefore can get changed as well, and there should be op.board in the position I. I very nearly missed it again. Whenever the first time of doing so, I missed it. And I did then almost. Am I still working on my degree? I recently just finished the first year. I'm resitting one module, having been one mark off of the pass. And then I'm picking it back up in September. So yeah, I'm still kind of working on it because of the reset, I suppose. But yeah, we're at a break point at the moment. So it's pretty nice. Gives me time to work on this again. Should this not also refer to a position in the hand? Yes, it should. This must all be new stuff, because I don't think I was this cumbersome before. I hope not. Yeah, it looks all good. So if this has a type equal to minion, oh, we've done that there, so that's fine, I suppose. And actually we should check this first. I see what I did differently. It makes more sense this way. Right. So I need to do that again here. So let's just double check that looks good. So minion deck just needs to get changed to deck. And here this op.deck in the position I.type is needing to be checked if it is a minion first off. Alright, I think that's that bit done. Good, good, good. So start game. Alright. Right, so this just needs to pass through user.hand now. So this is going to be a change on the front end as well as the back end. And this just needs hand.length. So we're taking a lot less arguments into stuff. And it should actually make things a little bit quicker too, I hope. Once I've got everything ironed out, he says. good. Good. Check playable. Have I done this one already? I have, so we shouldn't be using this deck. Okay, good, so we can get rid of this now. And we'll leave that as this. That's fine. User.facing, op.facing. So now this should just be cards to mull. And then this should just be put back card equals an empty array. And for this, cards to mull. Okay, and then here, if put back card.length is bigger than 0, we're going to do user, we're going to do nothing here, and we're going to put back card here. Now let's just go to draw card. Good, we did do that. Sweet. This should be put back card, but we don't actually need this one now. Right? No, we do. This should be cards to mull, and then this one should just say deck.push, put back card. We don't need this one, we don't need this one, and we don't need this one. We're doing well. We're actually getting rid of quite a bit of code as well. Never a bad thing. Okay, that seems good. Yep. So we just need user.hand here. Get rid of this bit, except the comma, and then op.hand.length should help us out quite a considerable amount here. That's done. Get the op playable, user.hand.length, and get rid of this bit. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Expand hands. Now we just need to send expand hands is all that we need to do here. So user playable is false, that's fine. Set card for op. I don't actually even think we use this anymore, but I may be wrong, because we don't actually, oh no, we do set card for opponent. Okay, ignore me. Hand. Ah, I misclicked. Sweet. And then here we're just going to do hand, because then we can delete this bit and this bit. And now here, when we do check playable, I forget what I'd done. I didn't. Good. Sweet. User playable utils, that's good. Excellent. So we can get rid of this as well. This as well. Keep going, keep going. Okay. That was all stuff that was fine, annoyingly. Right. Right, so just as we did before, we need to say here, if user dot hands in the position of action dot type is equal to so this is a spell, I believe. Right? I think so. We'll find out. Not gonna lie, there's still parts of the code where I just think, what the hell's going on here? Which isn't that good. That's what happens when you take breaks. Oh, okay. That helps. Right, that kind of makes sense. So if type equals spell, we do this. It's sit up posture. Come on. This is that really long thing that doesn't actually. Yep. When we find expand hand, I just need to do this. When we find check playable, I need to do this. Expand hand. Utils go away. Oh, I forgot these ones. Still got more to do. Jeez, this is I thought this was gonna be like one of those 5-10 minute tasks. No. This is going to take most of the stream, probably. Yay. Save me. Oh. There's always going to be like 10 that I miss as well, which is going to be really annoying. Because obviously I will have to come back, do another bit, come back, do another bit, come back, do an, and so on. Yeah. Alright, we got through the worst part. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah. There is a lot that is refactorable. And that is something I will be looking at pretty soon. I'm trying to think when. It was probably going to be the first few weeks here, because while I give the designers some time to work on some of the cards, I'm going to be going through quite a lot of old stuff and just chipping away. So yeah, I am definitely doing that. So attack dual opponent, do we need to worry about hands or decks? I don't think so. Oh, here, yeah. Like this kind of thing here, I should just make into a function as well. Because I do it so often, it just should be a function. It's quite possible everything in game mechanics is now done and gotten rid of. Every mention of a double deck ever. There's also a fairly good chance that it isn't. So XP bars doesn't matter. Okay. Alright, this all seems okay. Show hand doesn't do that, that's good, I think. Apparently so. Yeah, really we could just get away with doing this. So here this should just change to hand. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just go all in here. Maybe I just call it hand. Good, and then deck. Good, that's the sum of those. Now we are into server socket handler, which is currently pretty much the same length as game mechanics. 117 matches, that's what I like to see. All the better to torch myself with. Great. So this isn't even needed anymore. I should really just check hand first, but apparently I've decided to do deck first. So yeah, let's just do hand. Screw it. Handle souls is fine. Position in hand, okay. This is where we need to move. Oh, what did I just do? Yeah, we definitely need to do some refactoring considering how many repeats there are here. There's a lot. Me no likey. I kind of already knew that we needed to do refactoring though, so I shouldn't be too surprised. I'm kind of surprised at how badly I've just sort of seemed to have done everything. But hey. I changed my Twitch accounts? No. I've been on this Twitch for nearly a year now. Welcome to EnvisionNet. You may well have known me as Chili before, maybe? I've been on this account though for quite a while, as I say. But welcome anyway, thank you very much for that follow. Much appreciated. So yeah, I need to find the utils as well, any instances of that. Yeah, like here. In fact, I haven't checked deck yet. So that's what we should do. Deck chosen. We don't need to do that. So here we just do user.deck.length. So if deck I dot type equals minion, and it's that, then this needs to also be deck. In fact, it's not user dot, it's not deck, it's just user dot deck. So I'm going to put this inside a separate set of brackets because I need to check whether it's a spell or a weapon. So here we need to use a dot deck. Okay. Save deck, that's fine. Load decks, again, not really required. Right, this looks good. So all we need to do here now is just say deck equals create deck regarding this sorcery, and we should be okay there. And yep, again here. Yep, go away, I guess. Deck creates deck. Good. Now we need, where's our hand? Yeah, here, we didn't change this. So we just need to get rid of this bit and just call this hand. hand. Don't know why this didn't come up before. It has the word hand in it. Okay. And we're back to the start. Sweet. So that should be... Oh no, I wanted to check utils here, for example. Oh. I need to get rid of this one, and this one. This one. Oh, and then I think we're good. Right. Now, this is where things start to get a little bit interesting. So now we need to open. We should probably do card effects first. So yeah, here, draw cards. So if user dot hands dot length is bigger than or equal to 12, that's fine. Whoops. This doesn't matter anymore. Okay, so we now need to do that actually simplifies it a lot more easily, or a lot better. And this should just be an else. And we say if the hand length is bigger than or equal to 12. In fact, we don't even need to check this, so we can do this. In fact, we don't need to do any of that. We just do draw cards. Okay. Why are these... Oh, they're padded differently. That's off-putting. Alright, anyway then. So we're not going to do this anymore. What we're basically going to do here, instead of all of this, is we're going to say that's basically it. So all of this can just be gotten rid of. And we're done. That was kind of nice. Yeah. Done. Finished. Let's ship the game. Anyway, is less than 12, otherwise we'll push it. Okay. Oh, okay, I think I get this. Oh, this is gonna be a big change. So actually, I'm just gonna do that, because that's such a big change that I don't want to screw anything up here. And I think Black Arcane Stone's the same. Crystal Heart. Let's for each ritual in your hand. Okay, that's fine. So all we need to do here then is just say, and that actually works. Don't know why I was doing that before. I could have just got the length of it. No, it worked. I mean, sure, but hey. Oh, no, sorry. That's the board. Minion hand. Oh. Just realised that that's not actually the type I wanted. Oh, actually no, I think it's just this here. This here should just say effect type. Right? Yeah, that should say effect type. So that was actually me being stupid. Good. Glad we got that sorted. Okay, so here user.deck.push. This is another one that I recently screwed up then. User.deck.length, user.deck.splice. Good. Good. Okay. Now the cards I'm actually going to do separately because they're just phrasing that needs changing. Collection isn't in the game anymore. Game. Oh jeez, I didn't realise we had so much code in this one either. Oh well. Oh, there's no deck. Sweet. Load hands. No, this should now be called, I believe I made it like this, load hand. And we're just going to do hand, and this is just going to be hand, hand. And we're going to remove minion hand toggler and just make it hand toggler. Oh, not band toggler. Not, jeez. Okay. This is going to mean I need to change the CSS as well, which which is something I need to ensure that I do. Otherwise I'll be like, why is nothing showing up properly? Probably not that posh, but that's what I will say. In fact, let's just leave this with an S on, because otherwise it's going to get fiddly for now. So show hand doesn't need to take in any parameters anymore. Okay, show hand. Hand to show. Where's this set? Oh right, yeah, never mind. We don't ever need to worry about this one. Or any of that even. Or do we? Hang on. Hey Jaden, how's it going? So... I don't know, I may need to add some stuff here. So happy for the return? Yeah, same here. I'm really looking forward to things. Really looking forward to things. So, I'm with you on that one. Aha. You. Oh, actually, I don't think I've done. Well, actually, I won't. So, cards to mull dot push. Cards to mull dot push. That card. I believe what I've done was I made sure that this is just the cards to mull. Is it hand? Yeah. What are the new stream times gonna be? To kick things off, I'm only hoping for like 4 days a week. But by the end of the month I want to be doing like 6. It should be like let's say 4 o'clock on weekdays, and any time at weekends, really. Due to work of the week, obviously. Render cards. Okay. Oh no. This sucks. So when we do render cards, we're going to append to. Now I need to find what this append to goes to. Okay, that goes to there. So that should just append to hand. That's fine. Now, this here doesn't actually matter. But what I need... Okay. Right. What I need to do then is I need to do here if hand I... Oh, no. So... Yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to do this down here. So this whole for loop is going to be there. We're going to get rid of you. And, god damn it. Alright, cut this. Else if hand I dot type is weapon, else if hand dot type is spell is minion, this. Okay. So now we just can get rid of that. We can tab all of this back a bit. And you can just go away, quite frankly. Okay, so util hand card. So this just needs to be hand card. Actually, no, I think I do need to put this. Because it does matter whether it's a util card or not. That's fine. So because that matters, we have to do it this way. I think we're fine then, he says. Was I even looking at the word card here? No, I think I was looking at hand. And that's... Okay. Oh, now let's check for deck. None. Yes, render cards needs to be gotten rid of, like that. Okay, good. Let's open up some more. We've done this one. Server. Yeah, this is it. It seems to be insinuating we are done. I don't believe it. Would help if I started the server. Here we go. Game mechanics 218. Why is that? $560. What's the issue? Unexpected closing bracket. Oh. Okay. So this is a client issue. Game.js 244. Cannot read property length of null. Where's this called from? 176. Render cards hand and can select. Okay, so I need to get rid of type. Now, did we have anything referring to type? Yes. I think that's what we need to do there. Because I didn't restart the server. Nope, apparently not. Game.js 176. still is a problem.
I'd love the badminton.
Right, which seems to indicate load hand 176. This hand then, where are we getting this from? We're getting this from load hand. Which means that somewhere we're calling load hand wrongly. Client socket handler hand. I want you to do a console.log of hand then. So I think that's what's the issue here. Yeah, null. So when we send out start game to the client socket handler, here, I see why. I see why. Game.user1.hand, .hand, and game.user2.hand. That's why it's also screwed other things up, probably. Although I don't seem to actually see them. And now I screwed the server up. Fixed. Almost like I know what I'm doing. Canary property type of null 245. Where's that? Game.js? Yeah, the burden of my life. 245. Render cards. Canary type of null. So when we call render cards, is this still the same bug? Hey Nuffly. Yeah, we're pretty much back to streaming, back to work. You can use... Oh. That, if you wish to read somewhat into what has been going on. Yeah, this is the place then. Therefore, this hand that we get sent through load hand, I think this is the same error, isn't it? Yeah. So let's then, oops, let's go back to console logging stuff here then. So we ended up at game.js 179, 176 at load hand. Not using Atom anymore. No, I've not used Atom for quite a while actually. I've been using Sublime for the most recent development. I don't remember the last time I actually used it, to be fair. Right, so it's passing us an array of null, which is better. It means that we've gotten further. I fell in love with Atom and Hyper. You'll like EJ then, everyone. So now where does this fall into place? Client socket handler, start game. Find start game. So this thing here then, when they get their hand, it's not being set correctly. So, interesting. Game mechanics.start game. We emit this start game to the users, giving them a hand which has yet to be filled. How on earth have I made this error? I'm literally... Oh, helps if you look at the line before. Load hands. So it's either shuffle deck no, it shouldn't be that. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Or it must just be draw card that's the issue here then. User.deck.let. Oh. When do we set up the user deck? When do we set the user's deck? So find SQL. He made you use hyper. How did I know? How did I just know? What are they known as on the server? It's been a while since I logged on to this PHP. PHP me admin. So decks. I guess deck ID. Deck user ID. Deck cards. Oh, I know where this is. I know where this is. Yep, I'm an idiot. Create deck. Okay. So. Yes. Something. Forgotten. Doesn't matter. What we need to do... I'm fairly sure I set something to create deck. Yeah, cards.create deck here and here. So right. So we also need to do here this bit. So we're going to do a bit of cleanup duty. Once again, been going for nearly an hour and a half, and all I've done is clean up the crap I had before. Lovely jubbly. So now we've got deck here, deck.push, And then we're going to get rid of this util deck, and we're going to get you and say deck.push card. Now, we've been saying Stalker and Keeper. Yeah, that seems okay. These may also not just not be correct here. Right, let's just retry this then. Oh, wrong thing. Where are you? Here. So reload both of you, restart the server, get my dashboard open, and go here. Okay. Okay, we broke the server. Sorcery util length is not defined. Well, why not? Because I haven't declared the function or the thing. So I'm gonna say here, copy this. Sorcery util length. Cannot read. Oh, it's still the same bug. No. So I want to do here then console.log deck. No, I don't. I think I still want to do this. Where did we have this previously? Game.js. Excuse me. There we go. So now we should be able to see what's going on here in some form of sense. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. So actually we do need to console.log deck. So this should have come out here. Empty array. What? Let me do a find on create deck again. That would be why. We don't use this deck cards anymore. Oh no. Okay, I can fix this. Game mechanics. I need to go over to not game mechanics, was it? and then this one here is this. I don't know why I got rid of those. I guess I just thought I didn't actually need it. Don't blame me. Actually, who else would you blame? Oh. Okay, so we have yet to run into any issues, which is good. We just can't show the hand, which is where I wrote that to check. Find to check on the client side. So I think that's here. Yeah. So yeah. What I need to do here is I need to do an if statement inside of here. So if else, else we do something else. Yeah, really. So this is going to be a hide hand, style.bottom. Sure. Don't remember. Apparently it's 100. What a good guess. So this should now be checking if this is hidden. Let's just say if it's not hidden, make it hidden, else make it visible. I believe visible is the correct word, though it has been some time since I've done anything useful on the game. I mean, not just kind of genuinely as well. Okay, we got our little hand, but we've only got 2 cards. Why do we have 2 cards? Hyloon's Punishment, Suncliff Keeper, Soul Catcher, and Resurrect. That would imply that our 2 minions, yes, you 2 are minions, our minions are not being rendered, which is a pain in the buttocks. Yeah. So, that's a small issue. However, one that is quite frustrating. So, render cards. When we do this, if I check its type, I really friggin' hope that this tells me that it's a minion. I need to open card. Open cards.js. What are you doing? Go away. Get out. Poop. Very, 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 very poop. Poopity poop poop poop. What could I do then? I mean, I could add something else to say, hey, this is a minion. Yeah. Or I could just check if the sorcery. I don't really like that. Now, game.js is what we're looking at in cards.js. So, we're checking here if type is minion. So why don't we just check if sorcery is not equal to null, because that's really clean and not spaghetti-like at all. If this check works, I would be surprised. I'd be very surprised. Render me surprised, apparently. Well, that works. However, our remove button, our hide button, should I say? Yeah, you're just not tall enough, are you? So bottom should be maybe 220. Boom, 220. Where did I write 100? There. You're 220, sir. So if I confirm mulligan. We didn't draw any cards. Right. Okay. Now we've got game.js line 693. And then I can just double check why we're not drawing cards as well. Might be useful, you know. It's only a card game. 693 is if self-playable actions.length. Cannot read dot length of null. Darn it. Which comes from client socket handler 476. 476, where are you? So this show board, user board, up board, user attack, up attacking stage, self-playable action. I tell you why. That is because our self-playable actions function must be screwy. So check playable. What are you doing wrong? Well, Jeff, what I'm doing wrong is I'm checking if the type is a minion, and I don't even know. So what I need to do is I need to check if sorcery is not equal to null, and that'll help me out. Okay, we'll do that. Sometimes I really think I'm crazy. I did this a few times, didn't I? Crap. Okay, let's have another double check here. I feel like I may have fixed something, and I can't remember. Oh no, I was meant to be checking something, he says, unsure of what it was. Oh yeah, that's why we're not drawing cards. Actually, we might be. No, we weren't. No, we weren't. Oh, we've hit an issue here. What is the issue? Cannot read property type of null. Really? Still? You've still got that issue? It's at a different point now, but why are you still not doing this properly? Okay, so that should help here. But I'm still confused as to why it's giving us null. That would come from here. Oh, I wonder. What? $4.76. So show board. Perhaps I need to check playable. Wait. What? Huh? Oh, because it's after the return. Dummy. What? Hello? So test was called, but this was never run. Why am I using deck dot at length here? Why am I using the word deck? This should all be hand. That's one part of the issue here. Yeah, that's kind of a bit of an issue. Zero, 1, 2. Right. So what's the problem, he says? When or why is that basically returning null? Oh. I swear I just checked these now? Apparently not. This might be where a large amount of our issues lie. So we actually got the playable cards there, which is good. But now we're still not getting this length. We're still getting this length of null issue. So 693 and 695, two different places now, depending on what user we are. Which is even more confusing. Or maybe it... Yeah. No, that does make sense. But one user is still not getting their self-playable actions happening properly, which I am still concerned about. Bet you that's it. Apparently not. Oh, now here then we need to put false. In fact, I think it's true. Test B. So we're in game mechanics, which of course has the highest saturation of check playable calls. So there's something wrong with this in here, returning playable incorrectly. Oh, I think I need to do that, because otherwise I'm just setting it to false. Oh crap, I bet that's the issue. And it's really, really simple. Suppose it could just be said that I am. So we get to end the action phase. Good. Good, 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 good. Now, client socket handler 153. Good, we got past that bug. Do I have any console logs anywhere? I don't know. 153. own rune. What? Eh? How's their property on click of null? What? Are we ever rendering this? Oh. Yeah, we're never rendering the rune. That's the problem. Why are we never rendering the rune? In fact, we're not rendering ours or the opponent's. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Is it because I got rid of a couple of functions? No, that shouldn't. Should it? No, that shouldn't screw anything up, should it? I don't know anymore. Yeah, no, I'm... So load sorcerers. If... Well, that would be implying that this used rune is... No, it wouldn't. Potentially. And then where's the issue? Client socket handler 153. Okay, so what we need to do then, all that we need to do is we need to move the hand over. So, new, save, new, dot to do. Move the player hand over to the center of the screen via CSS. And we also need to work out why the rune is not showing until after the end of the board phase, not working at the start of the turns. Okay, so apart from that, and obviously actually I need to work out why we aren't ever drawing cards. So one of these is a really easy fix, so I'm going to go for that one first, and that just involves opening up CSS and going to main, and then going to find hand, and we're just going to get rid of that basically. Oh. And I believe that should fix both of those issues. Yep. Oh yeah, we start on turn 6 at the moment, don't we? Wow, this was a really good start for that user. Oh. Cannot set property on click of null. Game.js, line 857. So this is done. 857. Fine. Oh no, I can't find. Game.js, line 857. Right at the bottom. If can use rune, let me do this. So yeah, I want to work out why exactly this rune is not being created suddenly, because that's kind of annoying me. But I guess what we'll do for now is just say, because it's screwing everything else up, we'll do that. I think, yeah, I don't know why the rune isn't showing up. Oh, you've got the same, no, you've got a different error. 690, that's where we were earlier, isn't it? 695. Yep, it is. Client socket handler 478. I think this is a different calling point though. No, it's not. Never mind. When did that happen? When trying to say which actions the user could take? Which is interesting because it worked for this person. It didn't for this person. And I was thinking maybe it's an end of hand issue, but nope, they both got that. This doesn't have, well, none of these have the keyword that makes you able to play it immediately. So it's not that. I actually don't know what could have caused that. How did you end up fixing it in the end? Can't remember. Oh dear. Right. I really am a bit confused. Oh, it's by saying if playable is a thing, wasn't it? Maybe not. So trying to remember what the bug was exactly now. It was that I had... Yeah, I wasn't checking check playable. On the client side, as to whether or not it was Boolean, basically. Now, is there potentially another issue where that could, well, another place where that could be an issue? So what's the problem? Oh, it was user playable, wasn't it? So there's only two. I tell you what. Show board in game.js. I don't know how we'd get this issue. That's the crazily weird thing. Because I need to try and repro this again to work out exactly why that was happening. I'm gonna restart the server, just see if that does anything as well. Don't think it will. I've not made any changes apart from get rid of a console log. How weird's that? At what time it worked? Was it because there was a minion? Nothing to do with having a minion either. I actually don't know, is the honest truth. Not a clue. Okay, anyway. So, what I need to do now then, I guess, I'm going to close everything for a second here. I'm not too worried about this rune thing at first. What I want to check on is why we aren't drawing cards. Because that's the thing, then that's an issue. I should have also... CSS, main, find, hand... Oh, we just have a min width, don't we? Yeah. Okay. So what I want to do... Doesn't need that. What I want to do is work out why we're not drawing cards here. So when we open... No, we're going to find... Draw a card. That's card effects. So it's at the start of turn, isn't it? That would be why. Good. Right, now the... Okay, no, it's actually working fine. Perfectly, in fact. Good. So we've done that. So let's just finish this part. We're actually doing pretty well. One thing I did want to check was the mulligan system. See whether that's screwed up at all. Pretty sure those were the cards I had. They were. Okay, so our mulligan isn't working at all. I had a feeling it would be that. And could that... No, I don't think I mulliganed anything in that game where it screwed up to my... for no reason in a way. Oh, let's get rid of these. So Isolon Shadow Strike, Isolon Shadow Strike. Okay, that wasn't it. I don't know. So if we do a console.log cards to mul.length, zero. You're having a jolly bubble. Yeah, so we're not passing through the number of cards properly. Find complete mulligan phase. You're called here. No, you're not. You're called here. So when we select cards, so I wonder if this is it then, that we're not appending this selected to it. We are. So it's not the selected part. Mulliganed cards. So let's find that. Oh yeah, no, it was back here that this done this. I didn't happen correctly. It's also just occurred to me that I don't think I restarted this after the last change. Zero. There we go. That's the thing then. So this here, document.getElements by class name card. There you have it. Just then, it did not add the selected tag to it. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, it did. Now this is the thing though. This is actually the parent of the card that has selected on it. So it's dot parent element. So this is either good or bad. I think it's good. So 548 in game mechanics. I think this is good. Right, yeah, so this means then that we have now restocked our hand. So if I do a console.log cards to mul.length, it appears that we've actually correctly put them back. We just haven't correctly got them out of the deck again. So I'm going to do one here who doesn't mulligan and one who does. And before we crash, yeah, we get 0-4, which is good. It's just that we don't seem to get a new card. And that might be why? Nope. So now there's just an issue here. In that I believe right, I think I know where this issue is, and I just want to say here then console.log cards to mul 0. Aha! Undefined and util card 0. Which therefore means the undefined is fine. Right, it means that we're not actually doing what we should do here, because we should have just a number. So what we need to do is find that pop function that we have. And put this here. So const position in hand is equal to cards to mul I dot split at the D and pop, and then this should be position in hand. And I think that should fix things. I spoke too soon, didn't I? I can't get users on deck of undefined. I need to get myself some food soon. Just want to get this last little bug fixed up so that I can actually like come back and do something after dinner as well. Maybe not on stream, but just get something done really. 0123 0123, which means that that has worked okay. Here. I'm gonna guess that the actual code there is right. Scary assumption, assuming that something I have previously done is correct, but yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Confirm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Selfish worship. Blood blob. Shoot. What's up, what? I is not defined. Cards to Malai. Okay, that's true. Yes, that's very true. That's annoying. So this was in here. What if I just put this back into here? Alright, charm and citizen. Oh, come on. Can't read sorcery of undefined still? What's your problem? Hit 1, hit 1, hit 2. So it's the issue. I think I only did it for one hand, so that's fine. Which means that we are attempting to draw cards. So what happens then if I do... Well, I wonder if it's this that's the problem. Yeah, no, this would be the problem here. So we want to splice in the position in hand -I, allegedly. Because previously we had this as cards to mull I. So yeah, gonna say that's the problem. Just because I said so. And for once I might actually stand a chance of being right. It heard me. It knew. Four. Game mix 548. Oh, hang on. Okay, I think I see the problem then. When we're putting the card back into the hand, we're not doing it correctly. Oh, it's because of this. Oh, I'm so stupid. I wish. This is why I'll never be a professional. It works. Woo! Okay, I'm gonna break for dinner. I'm going to try and fix this off stream and do some other bits as well. Thank you all very much for watching this evening. Much appreciated as always. I'll catch you again next time. Goodbye for now.